Hi everyone, this is Corey with Simple Urban Homestead, and today I wanted to talk to you about comfrey. Comfrey is an amazing plant that I recommend growing either on your urban homestead or if you have more property. It is multi-use and just an amazing plant. So I make salves out of comfrey. Now, comfrey is done topically, not internally, because there's been some issues with liver damage and things like that, but it is a great herb to be used on the skin. Comfrey has been called the bone healer, bone knitter. It works great because it has allantoin in it, and it's also in a lot of cosmetics. So it boosts the growth of new skin cells, and it has rosemarinic acid in it, which helps alleviate pain. Now, I make it in my house because it's great at healing, right? So as long as you know you don't have an infection, it's known to heal so quickly that it actually can cause new skin to grow over areas that have infection, and you don't want to heal infection in the body. So as long as you know there is no infection, no bacteria in the skin, you can use this. We love it for chapped lips in the winter, and it's great for burns, which I just realized recently on myself. I accidentally reached over my pressure cooker while it was pressurized to reach over a plug, and my arm hit the release for it. So I literally had a quick zap of hot air on my skin, or steam as it were, and I burned my arm. Now, I wish I had taken a before picture of it just so you could see the difference, but I'll show you what it looks like now. So it was extremely red, and I thought it wasn't that bad, but so I don't know if you can see it right now. This is only 2 days later. Okay, it was very red around when it initially happened, and it was raised. Like, I was like, is this gonna blister? It was pretty bad. And it stung, and I put the salve on it, and it is completely flat now. Like, there is no flat. It is not sensitive for me to put my finger on it, and in fact, it wasn't even sensitive the night I went to bed with it on. So, this is phenomenal for healing. And it does relieve pain. It was great. I was shocked that it looks actually the way it does. This is all underneath the skin for the most part at this point. The skin never broke. It just kept stinging and stinging. I'm like, okay, it's getting worse and it's worse. It was very raised. My husband was like, that doesn't look good. But this is just what it looks like 2 days later, and it'll continue to keep healing. I need to keep applying the Comfrey Salve, but I just wanted to show you from firsthand experience that it works really well, and it heals the lips really well. It also is a great fertilizer. So bringing it back into the garden, comfrey is fantastic. It actually has all the a pretty balanced array of what you would need to fertilize your garden. So it's a pretty balanced ratio of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And all you do is need to take the leaves, put them in water, let them sit for a day or two, and it will start to ferment, and it will pull out all those benefits out of the leaves. Now, of course, if they're crushed, that is even better, just so it can start the process much quicker. But it's a fantastic plant. It's also a great cover crop. So pigs, I've heard, really love it. And it also has benefits and for them as well. So you'll find that when you're dealing with medicinal plants that there is many more, like a lot of the healthy plants that we use are actually considered weeds, which you have to ask yourself, why would they be marketed as weeds, something that could seriously help a lot of people. So comfrey is just a great one to have on your shelf for your kids, for your family. It causes rapid healing. It's great for skin breaks and stuff, especially if you have any older family members, grandparents, stuff like that have sensitive skin, get injuries quite often. This is a great one to have in the house.